YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel, Anna Bella, and today I am going to be reviewing The Crown Season 6 Part 1, which is 4 episodes. It features the final days of Dodi Fayed and Princess Diana. We've got 4 episodes. The first one starts off as a cat and mouse game. They're still doing the War of the Waleses, even though they're divorced, between her and Prince Charles at this point. But what you did have is the fact that they were quite happily co-parenting the boys, which was very nice. And you felt that in that episode, her relationships with all of the other characters, both in the royal family and without, were finally beginning to settle. The sand was settling and people were finding their way. And Prince Charles was just about to sort of start launching Camilla in his remarriage campaign. And I thought that it was really nice that Princess Margaret actually went to the party and actually supported it and said, look, he's in love with her, she's in love with him, they're a supportive couple, it works, they've got the backing of quite a lot of people. Look, Lilibet, you're going to have to bite the bullet. This is going to happen at some point. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but down the line, Charles remarrying is going to be a good thing for the monarchy. And I fully thought that that was great. And it also gave Princess Margaret something, you know, to do, and valued all the experiences Princess Margaret had with Lord Snowdon and obviously Peter Townsend. So I felt that that was really good for Princess Margaret as a character. I really like the fact that it showed you the development of the World Wide Web for the royal family, because at this point in the early 90s we were bing, 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 yeah, dial up. It took you 30 minutes just to log on through your landline. And I love the fact that, like, the Queen Mother was like, they're doing what? Logging on. It's like, nothing to do with timber, mummy. Nothing to do with timber, granny. Which is pretty much what a lot of families are doing with their great-grandmas and grandparents, going, yeah, because all the jargon that comes with it, Windows, Microsoft Office, the cloud, files, download, saving, deleting, merging, zipping, all of this has taken language that they used for, like, a zip is a zipper, now has a completely different meaning if you zip up files to shrink them and compress them so that they can be easily transported from one machine to another. Yeah, a whole load of new concepts. Anyway, the episode that I thought was really good was actually the 2 photographers. It's the shortest episode, but it just showed you the 2 different approaches to photography at the time. Obviously, you've got the paparazzi with Dodi Fayed getting that Italian guy to get those photographs. And then you've also got the Queen, who's got a trusted, loyal photographer who she talks to, she values, because he's taking the photos for the right reasons, because he wants to show what the royal family is doing for the public good, not that he wants to buy and sell them on some sort of meat market that Diana obviously experienced, and many other A-listers. It's not just members of the royal family. Obviously, the members of the royal family cannot choose to be born into the royal family. You are living in a goldfish bowl for the whole of your life. Just speak to Prince Harry. I'm sure he will fill you in, and in fact he has, whether we wanted him to or not. But somebody who, through acting or music or some other talent, they get to choose whether they engage in the media or not. So they get to turn it off. Oh, I've made a film, therefore I've got to do the PR racket for the film. The tap is on. I can now turn it off and go home. The royal family can't. And that's interesting within itself. And I mean, it was very well put, actually, in the 4th episode, where Prince Charles says, look, you can't be half and half. We're either all the time on or all the time off. We can't be private and public at the same time. That's not how this works. And I think that that was very insightful. Anyway, I really enjoyed those 4 episodes. It was tastefully done. Yes, we knew some stuff was going to happen. I was glad we didn't see the crash. It was respectful. It actually allowed the Fayeds to have their say and follow their experience. But then again, we've been seeing that all the way through, from obviously the King's Butler episode, which I thought was fascinating, and Windsor Villa and the Duke of Windsor and all of that. So it ties in. It's all part of the same story. The next lot of part 2 of The Crown season 6 is coming on the 14th of December 2023, and we're getting 6 episodes, which is going to focus on William and Kate and that relationship. People have ummed and ahed because they're alive, but actually we need to sort of leave it in a place where there's the Queen, there's Prince Charles, William is settled, and possibly the birth of Prince George, because then that settles the whole thing, because we know where the crown is going to go next, and because we're dealing with living people. And I fully appreciate, obviously, things like Instagram and social media have given people the power back with their photos, because they can put out their own photo on their official channel and say, this is the photo we want, and we've taken it ourselves, therefore the paps have been circumnavigated, which is interesting, and I think part of the rise why social media is so powerful. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my review of The Crown Part 1. The first 4 episodes of Season 6. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'm hoping that you are staying safe wherever you are. Bye.